Welcome. Right, this is actually my original model, and I've got it. I'm trying to get me testing finished for Giants. So and I think it's a bit weird as well. It doesn't like falls into the ground a bit. Yeah. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah, this is going to cause me issues. I need to fix it quickly. Yeah, I did. So I've completely taken it back to Blender, and I've added the water layer and the dirt layer. Yeah, the 2 extra UV maps. I've taken away the bit of copper metal that was at the bottom, and I've also made the disc copper. I thought it looked quite pretty, so I've done that. I've not got the decal on the top yet. As you can see, everything is all reblended. I've almost got the attacher the right size. Yeah, it's actually better than the original. I just need to stretch it a little bit more. But I've got my attacher in the slightly wrong. Oh, I haven't actually. No, I haven't. The ball bearings, as I call them, are nearly right. And actually, in fact, if anything, I need to make it smaller. I've now gone too far the other way, so it's not quite fitting. Do you like the texture? It's gone back to the beautiful leather texture that I had before. Plastic that's stippled, basically, but it looks like it's supposed to be leather. But I like the actual texture of it. This is the original one. And obviously I'm trying to do this to put it back into the model because I've got it back to say, well, you need to do a lot of work on it. So I've done a lot of work on it. But it doesn't look as pretty, but I'm going to send it back as it was. I can still then in the future make some changes, but it's not quite right. If I drop it on the floor, it's going to just fall strangely. I need to like go back in. I shouldn't have done what I did. I realised that after I'd finished. I thought, why are you playing with the live mod? Why? Yeah, it's weird. It's almost got like 2 cones. It may actually have 2 cones, so I'm going to have to go in again and sort this out. And it is silly. I was sort of rushing, and I thought, why did you do that? I probably have got the old one as well. I could probably stick that back in. Truthfully, I had a quick poke around to see if anything was like doing. Yeah, the other thing is the rope. I'm not sure if I mentioned this last session. I may have done that. This actually goes. It sort of price fluctuates like every other month, like that. Yeah, I didn't want the rope to be just one sort of time. In the main game, it's a fairly solid price. So I believe we did our last cut a while back. Our animals have shifted. Yeah, I must flip those lights the other way around. So yeah, this has sort of come to a grinding halt. I've got another version of this where I've actually got the ramps partially done again, but that is in my testing folder. So yeah, that's so this is sort of like all my life. Yeah, wool, a lot of wool. Wow, yeah, we need to get that shifted, don't we? That's one thing that, yeah, I did really mean to tweak that a little, but again, with all I was doing, I thought it's about time you got on with the. Now that is the. I think we've done everything, haven't we? We've replanted everything that we needed to plant because we're going massive with JMGaming, which also is selling in January. So yeah, we're hoping to buy 120, which we could sort of afford now. Well, didn't we visit this and see that it was barley, which it's not much use to us, is it? Unfortunately, really, unless we're going to go into whiskey making. I didn't want to. Yeah, we were already doing enough. I'm trying to limit to a degree, the productions that you do because it can get silly, and then sort of ruins it because you're trying to do too much. So, yeah, we'll leave it at that. I think obviously the guar beans are going into the straw. That one we're probably going to see, as I said last time. One more. Did I think I changed this. Most of my models now have got this where they're inside this. There's still a few. Oh, in fact, it may be this very one, the Spinny Tailor, that actually. Yeah, I think I changed it. Yeah, I did. So this as well. Like yesterday, this was over here, and now it's like literally all on this grey. I just wanting everything to go into the greys. So then the ropes, let's grab the telehandler, which is right behind us. We don't need to map jump for this. Let's grab this. Yeah, I've not started anyone's engines. So we've done our harvesting for this year. That seems a bit odd now where it is. I think we've got to shift it because it's going to be shifted. We'll probably lose all value though. That's the only bad thing. Right, so wool. This is going to be, I think we put that there on purpose because we knew that we'd got, yeah, there's a lot for us to shift now. Not enough to time lapse it though. Yeah, I was literally, I just started to go into Blender, and I could sort of tell I was tired. And I thought, you're never going to do it, and I did, and I was like making mistakes. I thought, just you know, you've been a content creator, you can sort of do that almost in your sleep. I don't mean that like as a brag. What I mean is, you sort of, it's a habit, and you sort of get better at it, so you don't really need to like think about it. Whereas, like going in Blender, you certainly have to think about it, and when you're tired already, the last thing you can really do is that. So I thought, yeah, give yourself a break. We'll come at it when we're less tired. But I mean, I'm always tired. What I mean is, when you're really tired and you can't concentrate, that kind of tired, that's when things go south, and you don't need that. In Blender, you've got to be on your A game, or your B game at least. It's rare that my A game, but no, I'm not. It's not that bad. But right, let's just grab this. Yeah. Yeah, and it's weird. It's like the world conspires against you when you're tired. No, it's pull back. Yeah, everything seems to conspire against you, and you're just more clumsy and all that type of stuff. So we do, and let's just split it. It's not that far. Yeah, if we just like take half and half. Obviously, it is in time going to get big. I'm really glad we've done that. That we've gone massive with the. Yeah, I'm not going to do it on Polenye. We're on our last year in Polenye, but yeah, I'm glad we've done it here. Also, we want to see. I think that's yeah, beginning to catch up now. Yeah, they're both. So we really need to start splitting this. And in time, yeah, in Polenye, we've got like 80 odd thousand litres, like in almost both of them. I've not got a super on Polenye because that thing seems to be able to be devouring anything, which you'd expect of a big factory. That's the equivalent of a big factory, ish. I think the big factory might be slightly better, but I think it's about the same as a big factory. That was the aim. Obviously, we've done ours of reclaimed material, and it's good equipment, but just like in a smaller scale, not like the giant factory that Giants actually made. Obviously, that really is a biggie. So. Ours is physically smaller, but the equipment is sound. Let's stick that on there. Yeah, and we'll grab this. Like, we'll leave the rest till the morning. We'll grab. Yeah, so I can't believe how quickly we turned around our fields. That we've like planted again straight away. That's amazing. We do, as I said, we do want to be. So the rope is not at the right price for us to do now. It's Now, did we do all of the fertilising? And I think we did everything. Now, I'm not sure if it's going to be. I don't know. I think there's any weeding. I think we ploughed, didn't we? I think that's what we said. I'm sure if we did, we would see it now. Ah, that's right. Canola and wheat. That's right. Yeah, because they're both going to. We did. We're weeding over there. So let's get that done quickly. Now then, we've got to be careful, haven't we? Because one of the narrows. This is our only one with narrows, because although, and this is going to be annoying, isn't it? We're going to have to like lean against the wall. The other thing, I don't think it might have worked this time. I have actually put Myas Area Scout, but I did it after I'd loaded the mod folders, which means it won't actually appear just yet. It says. Oh, okay. Why will that not load the miscellaneous category? Ah. We got an error in there. Oh, we have. It's PF extension. That's gone. I thought I deleted it. Oh, that is me then. I've actually caused that with my mod. So I'm gonna have to lean this against it. We might need to pick it up with the. I will fix it. It's true. We don't need to use it at the minute, so it's still gonna collapse. Yeah, it's not weighted right. Shall we just say that? Now remember, we actually paid for these, so it won't waste stuff, will it? If I can get under it, I think I'm. Oh. I did mean to reduce the yeah, really, I think this should be about 4,777. It's big, but I don't think it's about a double what, so that'd be about 3.5 to 4,000 litres. I think I've gone a bit mad. I think the GTA one is a lot bigger, because that's think, if I remember rightly, that's the bigger of the two. Do you know? Pig's ear comes to mind. Right, so then I think we can set this going, because it doesn't matter if it takes like all winter for this to actually do it, and it's not going to waste things. It's got narrows on, and these narrows actually work. Yeah, I'm a bit disappointed that it's not the there's a John Deere I've got as well, and that also has got narrows, but it hasn't got narrows. When you actually do it, the narrows actually do damage. Right, so it is this one, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Fantastic. Alright, brilliant. Let's go. Yeah, we've obviously got this little bit of grass as well. I don't know what to do with this, because obviously it is our grass field. We will still cut this for grass, but I'm not sure whether we extend the field and actually put the grass in there, or whether we... It's probably going to be difficult to mow it, though, if we do that. I think we'll keep it as the square that it is. Or do we... it's extra grass, isn't it, I suppose, but we won't do it now. It's yeah, leave it through over the winter. So then, I think we did the sales already. Oh, that's right, we left that because I did sort of show that it's brilliant if we were going to keep it for ourselves. Are we? It's a point, actually. Have we got a... It's me thinking of buying it. So we have got, no, we've got ours. We bought it. Yeah, we have. We've got mine. That looks an absolute nightmare. It really does look awful. Yeah, I was looking at this on Lady Hill, and oh my life, it really looks messy. It's going back to the silver underneath, and I've been through it and checked it, and it's not like that. So I don't know why it's doing it, but it is. Yeah, there's weird things happening in the game, but yeah, it does look awful. I might just knock it back to silver for now, because it looks worse than ever. Really, it did look very pretty, but then it goes ugly as soon as it gets mucky, and it's not muck. If I wash this now, it's like the colours disappeared. It's really weird, and it's not like I don't know how to apply a diffuse. It's not like I've done it a few times. It really is behaving strangely. So right, anyway, enough of this. So we have got that with no point in doing that at all. We've set the weed. Oh my life, what have they done already? A massive patch. Yeah, stones. I thought we'd done the stones. Obviously not. We haven't. Right, so then, let's go through till... Yeah, should get a price increase for the rope, and it should be close to top. I don't think it reaches top. It sort of like fluctuates between like about 80 to 90% top, and then it goes down the next month. I've done like a... almost like the one that we normally do have, the normal rope, which also does the same too. Oh my life, that is a tremendous amount. But they're not... No, there's only one that's not fully formed. That's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 and a bit. Which it sort of doesn't tell you that. Right, 221 out of 386. Brilliant. So we've given birth already. Oh my life, we need to remind these that they should be on the ground. So food is still top. That is amazing. So let's have a look. I'm intrigued now. So obviously one of them... Oh, that's it. Nearly all of them are going to give birth. I remember that's why we were trying to rush to get them in. So these are 1 month old, and these were just... No, these were 43. 2 months old. Just 3. Which were those ones just... given birth. No, it can't be. So we've got a set of 3. No, it's got to be those. So, oh, but they're 2 months old. So yeah, no, it is true. I think it doesn't make much sense to me. But so yeah, we've got those at 80%, those at 80%. So soon we're going to absolutely fill this almost straight away with births. So that is quite phenomenal, right? So then also let's check the prices on our rope. Yes, yellow, 5.4 out of 5.8. So again, that is really good. So we're going to sell that. Let's grab also the clothes one. Now that really is in January, so it is approaching 5.2. So it's getting there, but that's a yearly thing. Now that should really seriously make us a lot of cash when it's ready. So ooh, that's doing well. Let's grab you again, and let's grab everything. I've got to be so careful not to go over that field. Yeah, it's a strange one. Oh, we will do some more buildings as well. I've not forgotten, but I'd just like to get the fields right first. I think we want to get the fields that we want to get, so I often do that. We've got a couple of sheds. Not quite as I'd like it, but stick those on there. Let's do like 4 at a time, I think. We'll move the little half-formed ones out of the way. And put those in the rope factory, I think. Let's just push a couple along at a time. I've not done that very well at all, have I? Can I push that along and then get the other 2 that I've just... No, I'm crushing into the fence. And this is what I was saying about the world rebelling against you when you die. Nothing works right because you're tired. Oh. Okay. And that's my point. Yeah, when you're on your A game, you get away with things like that quite nicely. When you're like tired, everything just goes terribly wrong. It's just c'est la vie. Right, well that was not too terrible. Right, smashing. So 4, yeah, we'll go clothes, and then the rest, the more we'll stick in the bionic, because that's capable of doing it, and we will grab those ropes and we'll sell those too. Yeah, I'm sort of all of my productions I'm wanting to do over the grey. Oh, I just really like the fact that I'm not. I know I keep saying it, but it's true. I'm not a massive fan of the just pouring your stuff into concrete. It's strange, really, how Giants have sort of like mellowed with that kind of like lack of realism, when there would have been a time when they would have gone for that. I mean, they are very stringent over mods and mod testing, very high standards over mods, but like in certain ways, some of the things are really very lapsadaisical, and that I find one of them. You know, it's like it doesn't seem to fit in character with what you see. I mean, I was saying this, the professionalism of the mods that are in the mod hub are really quite phenomenal. Yeah, there's no scabby mods. Although I suppose there are some that are fairly homegrown, though. They're not all. Yeah, I suppose it's true. But they're all finished well. Is my point. Yeah, you won't see any horrible diffusers like you've seen on my Harvest. Although it didn't look like that in my defence. It really shouldn't look like that either. That's what I was going to do. I was going to push some shapes into Blender and do that, and put some graphics on them in that, but I thought I was going to grab the... No, I think carrying 4 at a time is enough, and then one time we'll just like fill with more. Let's just take some of this rope, because we should do fairly well. There might actually be more as well, but remember, this is 5,000 litres per box as well. It's not just like... Oh, okay. So actually there might not be any more. I might be fibbing. Yeah, it's a lot. Yeah. Let's see if we can try and... Yes, the only thing that I'm not too fond of with this is the fact that it's got this, like... It's too wide. And I know that's very particular. I'm really not moaning about it. What I'm saying is that, again, going through... I do wish to have it. This is another mod that I've got sort of half done. One of these with the backboard, so that it looks like you're grabbing them and against the backboard for the realism element of it. So let's see, what will we get for this? The guavines and that are doing for the straw. Let's sell this to a fantastic sell point. I really do love this. I know, I say it all the time. Oh, it's going to rain. Oh, I love these plants. Oh, very nice environmental score as well. Excellent. 252,000. Now, I wouldn't mind if we sort of are going to do well. Fantastic. Let's grab you, set you on field 115 if you're going to not go through the fence. It might do. Yeah, I'm just trying to think. I know we did say, I suppose, yeah, the other thing is, obviously, what, 118, is that sunflowers? It is ready to harvest. We haven't really got, we've not got self-sufficiency. Sunflowers, I don't think we have sunflowers in JMGaming's. No, we don't. So that's totally, no, we don't need that at all. So if it was a field that would be useful for us to actually do, so the barley is no good. These two are good. Vegetables are no good for that. So really, we could buy any field now. It really doesn't matter. Yeah. I was thinking about the soybeans. Let's just visit. Yeah, we'll see. We'll just, yeah, we're not in a rush to buy. It doesn't really matter, does it? So, animals. Yeah, I was about, ooh. Do we need a second one? It's a shame because it's a beautiful bit of kit. It is very, very nice. If we hadn't got one, I'd definitely treat us to that. That one we will do if we can. Oh, I do like that with the Bayland Turner. It's a shame, really. Yeah, if we hadn't got a telehandler, which we, if I remember rightly, we had loads of telehandlers on this. It was quite amazing how many vehicles we. Yeah, no, I haven't forgotten the Fiat either. Yeah, so I had a bit of a call of. You can have too many tractors, and I do love me tractors. I could have them all in, and I'd be very happy. But I thought, yeah, but your mods start to slow down, your folders get slow, and all the rest of it. I thought just you only need like one cheap tractor or things like that. Really, you don't need like 7 cheap tractors. So I've sort of been. I mean, I've not just got one. I haven't gone that mad, but yeah, no, I thought that would have been in actually. Thought it was just past the. Yeah, I could have sworn it was just past that about there. Fantastic. I know it didn't make us a lot. It was no, it's not gonna. That is a shame though. But I can't see a need for why we would need a second one of those, which is a shame because I mean it's brilliant anyway. 26,000. So really. Yeah, so our animals should still be fed very, very well. So the 2,000, yeah, and this is soon going to be absolutely chocker, which is amazing. All right, so let's go through till December morning to keep our eye on. Yeah, because we could be getting close. Yeah, for the clothes one, actually, they could be getting very close to being ready. The polylactic acid also is January 2, so that too is on the rise. I mean, we did do very well. We only did well with the clothes and the rope, whereas now we've got all the products too. These are January too, but we not have a lot. We have got straw bricks and straw boards, so we could do a 5,000 litre one of those. The others aren't actually quite ready yet, so let's go through till tomorrow, and we may find that our prices are about right. It varies. Sometimes it is December, sometimes it is January. It varies by product. I don't know how you would control that. I think it's probably a little bit random. I would say property income, production costs not to. Yeah, I've got awful production costs on one of the. Oh, wow. That's the original. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, I don't mind sort of doing a bit of selling and that. We've got. Now we got the mover on this. No, yeah, we have got a baler, haven't we? Yeah, we've Had it for ages. And the windrower. Yeah, I've always said that. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna always do the mover. I think it'd be really boring for everyone. I love it, but like anything, I'm gonna keep it as we're farming, and whatever we get that is a good enough price. If it came, we would get that mailer. I do like the G866 sets, but I've yet to try the other ones that we got last time. Oh, that might have been the GH66 mods as well. I've also got another setting, or did I remove that? Thinking that I don't need like 6 sets of these as well. I'm not sure. I think I've still got it in, but I'm not sure 100%. Now this is going to be a bit of a beast, but it should be able to be moved as is. Is a real beaut, but it is a beast. I'm not sure this is going to manage it very well, but it is an empty thing. It's, yeah, true. It's only got to go backwards. I think it's 300 horsepower or something. Might even be bigger than that. But this should move it sort of. Now, I had this on one of the American maps, Neverland. Yes, I did. Neverland. It was a bit beastly. Oh, very nice. Didn't make an awful lot, really, for all of that. But it's every little bit helps, really. So, another skid steer. I think we're alright for those. We've got our own, and yeah, I can buy them for less than that anyway. Because BA Industries make a nice one of that. So December, what are our prices looking like? So the straw baskets, oh, the boards, the bricks, the straw hats. We've actually got 5,000 litres of all of those. So a couple of those. Now, the one thing I did realise about the straw boards is I thought, hang on a minute. Really, this ought to be like Giants have done, like the boards, like literally wooden boards, where obviously at the minute I've done it as if they're like boxes with boards in them, and I'm like, well, that wouldn't. Oh, the polylactic acid is spot on as well, so we need to be grabbing that out. Rope 1 is still yellow. The clothes is now ready to rock and roll, so it's pretty much a free-for-all. This is going to be the one where we actually do, yeah, like we do almost all of our selling this very month. So let's actually do this properly. Let's grab the proper trailer. And we'll grab everything out. Now we need to tell the straw factory to spit everything out now. Yeah, we don't want that to be keeping any longer. For the baskets, we want spawn, keep. Yeah, we don't. That was spawn. And I think we'd already got these on spawn already. And yeah, well, we're going to grab that manually. So spawn, fantastic. And I do still need. Why is the clothes? Oh, because it's. What is that? Materials missing. Oh, no, it really is. Yeah, it's telling the truth. It is at the minute. It does keep using them and then running out. So, yeah, I think I've got to tweak that a little, I think. Although that seemed to have managed fairly well to keep that. Let's grab some of this while we're passing. It seems sensible to me not to miss this opportunity when we're going past anyway. And we will do our... So, yeah, this is going to be a good little learner, isn't it? Even on hard economy. Now, we used to do on Riverside where we did like 2 sets of this. I'm not sure what the... I think I did it with a big bag handle. I'm not sure how this will be. I think you can just about do it sometimes. I think we'll do... Yeah, 6, and we'll do 6 for the other one too, I think. And if we put that in dead center, and we should really be able to go all the way through. We should just about manage to grab those at the back. Yeah, it's a bit weird, really. Yeah, it's You'd think that would work, but it doesn't seem to work properly. This is where Mac Truckers has got the advantage for this. Yeah, now you can see they're well under. They've gone really under. I don't understand why it doesn't go back very far. But it could be the straps. I thought we were going to load the wagon this time. I did say this, didn't I? But I think, to be honest, yeah, it's not like we've got a lot of these. So we're going to grab that, and the clothes are good too. Yeah, we got less than we had last year, or is it it's 5,000 litres instead of like... Now the ropes, I know we've just done a couple of months ago or last month, but it's... yeah, so I wouldn't expect that to be any more than 5,000 litres, because, like, let's be honest, that's quite a fantastic thing to do that so quickly. It's true that this is the beautiful thing about having these 5,000 litres. It's like this would be 10 pallets if this was normal. Is that snow? Yes, it's got to be. Yeah, we'll grab a bit more of that as well. So this should bring in a fair road whack, really. But it just seems a bit... Although we changed, didn't we, thinking about it? We're sort of... Yeah, it's not a full year. Is that right? 8's 5 times... No, it's not. That's not right. I did say this. My price for something isn't quite right. Should have been more than that. At least my boxes are working. Yeah, I was a bit... I've not seen them. Oh, no, I did. I saw them on Polenier. So let's grab these. Yeah, so one of my prices is not right. I'm going to have to look at it. Yeah, for what it should be. Obviously, they're supposed to be really the same as... yeah, I'm not trying to make them. I'm only trying to make my pallets 5,000 litres. I'm not trying to give myself more money or... Yeah, and at the minute, I've actually given myself less money, which means that's not really good. To wait all year and then to be robbed. Because, again, I'm not going to do anything about it. Oh, yeah, we'll do 3 at a time. No, I'm not going to do anything about it. Now, this is not that fantastic. I mean, it's good because, again, it's 15,000 litres, but some of them are... Yeah, what I mean is it's not like selling clothes. Yeah, it's only by sheer volume. But considering the fact that normally straw is pretty worthless, to sell straw products like that, it's not bad. Again, this is a once a year thing, so yeah, it's yeah, the price of this are literally January. So again, this is they'll be building up for next year again, a bit like our clothes. But again, yeah, I've got to definitely look at that because it's not quite right. Is it the clothes or the... Yeah, the rope's okay. We've seen that, so it's definitely the clothes that are not right. I would say that should be about it. So straw bricks, straw boards, these are the ones that had yeah, a couple. So again, the boards and the bricks, now these are the ones that obviously they are good. So I think what I need to do is, like a bit like Giants have done with the wooden boards, these need to be bigger. Yeah, definitely. Wow, fantastic. That's not a bad little learner for a year now we've not finished. Yeah, we do need to now do the polylactic acid. So let's grab that. No, it's you, I think, isn't it, we want. Let's get this done. Yeah, so I'm probably going to be doing the straw factory on almost all Let's Plays, unless we were using straw for something else. I just think it naturally, almost all Let's Plays, you've usually got an excess of straw, and that's what I thought. It doesn't necessarily have to be, you know, it doesn't need to be like a feature or anything like that. It's just that almost all Let's Plays have got it. So again, those that have got a little bit, you're only going to get a little bit, and those that have got a lot, you're going to get a lot. Simple as. Now, this doesn't like reversing over here, does it? I think we need to put a bit of a ramp. Oh no, it's the blue one that doesn't like reversing. No, where is the... I think it's the other end. think it's the other end that you need to do under that. Yeah, I can't see it, but I think... Yeah, I think it's the other end. I'm sure it is. There's a pipe that comes out where the chains are-ish. Yeah, I think you can see at the tap where the two green things are. That's the fill point, I believe. Yeah, there you go. I'm right, of course. Again, this is a slow burn, but obviously this is... It would be 4 times the amounts. So we would have 48,000 litres of wheat. So this is the equivalent. So this is the real sort of decider, because I'm still a little unsure as to whether... So 48 tonnes of wheat. Just do the sums. 48 tonnes of wheat. Oh, we need to see the price first. How much does wheat sell on its own? Just... obviously, best prices is what you should really go on, which would be 390. So 390 times 48 is 18,720. If you were selling just the grains at, yeah, and this is what I was saying about, so we've got to beat that 18,000 and odd, which I think we'll easily do. But this is what I'm saying, you've got, with any kind of business, there's got to be a, I mean, we're also going to gain a little bit more because we have got the self-sufficiency, so really, that 18,000 would be 27,000, so really, that is the amount to beat, because this will also get the same bonus, which would mean this has got to compare to 27,000 an hour, or in euros. Oh no, that's just showing you we haven't got it. No, I was going to do those, but I don't think we will. We're going to stick to what am I? Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah, dollars. That's what we're looking at. Yeah. So if this doesn't do better than 18,000, then really it's bad. That's a lot better than 18,000. Yeah. So. There you go. It does go to prove I was right. I did think this was a good business for like, so, and that really sort of proves it. That is 18, 36, 70, 4 times the amount of profits than if you were going to sell your wheat. So that is amazing. It really is. So we're now sitting at 565. Now that field to me looks like it's been cultivated. So really, 101. We're going to buy it. Absolutely, yes. So we also own this bit of land here that's been troublesome for us, and we also own that big set. I do wish the... Yeah, this is annoying, the fact that you... it does move. I thought it did move a little bit, yeah. So you can see a little bit better that this here is also ours too, which is all the way past the little pond that we see frequently. So that is amazing. So we could really move the self-marketing actually over there, which is a bit more realistic, closer to the road, but we'll keep it as it is. It's people are going to go to a shop that offers good value. So also a bit of that there. So we next want field 100 if we've got a lot. Otherwise we could still buy 120 now. But it's got barley, so it's of no use to us at all presently. So, yeah. Or the 118 was the other one, which, again, is now harvested. So we could actually buy 118. It's a very nice field for the price. I think this is a... Dude, it leaves us very, very, very skinned. But he might actually plant it. Not just yet, though. I think it's true. So we're up to 100 or down to 184,000 because we've just bought a monstrously large field. We do have a bit of lugging to do though. I don't want to forget this. And like, yeah, we really do need to get the rest of our... I've got to be honest, I'm really pleased with, yeah, my tanker. I need to pay attention to that. It's not quite right. It's not working properly. So again, I've got a lot of mods in disarray. The only things that are really working very well is my flatbed and my placeables. I'm pleased with this. Yeah, I mean, this placeable is fantastic. Yeah, I really am very pleased with this. It was yeah, sometimes things work and sometimes they don't. It's as simple as that, really. I'm gonna grab that again. I'll miss. I pull it. Yes. I'll just do that, I think. Oh, that's a bit high. Oh, ah. Now that's not got any collisions. Ah, of course, no. It's the collisions would be to the size of the old building. I've just made the model bigger, so it's almost like a window dressing, you could say. So yeah, that's my bad. It is. So we need to fix that. The good news is I should be able to grab it. Yeah, like that. Apologies. Yeah. Yes, that's in trouble. So it was me saying, "Oh, I'm really pleased with this." Yeah, when really, actually, it's only half done. No, it's not half done. It won't take me very long to actually do that, but it does ruin. That's any trouble with modding. It sort of does ruin the immersion a little bit because you can see, yeah, sort of see through the magic a bit in a way. And also, if I'm showing you this, I'm sort of hopefully not bursting the bubble too much for yourselves. Right, 12,003. Obviously, the ropes we can still sell throughout the year. And obviously, the other thing is that we've now got an awful lot more wool this year than we ever have had before. So I need to change the collisions on the side of the building so that it's legit and like not silly. Let's just grab this last. Yeah, definitely. I think it's definitely good for the road maker because that's the beast that can really cope with the. Yeah. I think. Yeah, we'll grab this tomorrow morning. I think we'll go through to January morning and then I'm going to leave it. I'm quite happy. Well, we should, yeah, I know we sold this today, so I think the prices of that will be not too good tomorrow, but we shall see. I can't remember if this time of year is the good time, because there are a couple where, let's have a look, I'll tell you what they're up to. Yeah, so that is now going again, 12,300 litres of that. It'll be interesting to see, there's 1,700 litres in there, what will that do by the morning? Straws plenty in that. Rope maker 12,260. I'd be interested to see what that actually bottoms out at. Yeah, it really would be interesting to see what that can actually achieve in a month. You know how much wool it gets through. I mean, the other thing is obviously if you put cotton in as well. I'm going to do a cotton greenhouse. I have done one, but I'm not sure. Let's have a look. 12,300. 6,000. So it's not overpowering. It nearly does one complete set of ropes every month. So that's not bad. So if you did cotton as well, that would be quite phenomenal, truthfully. Yeah, straw factory. That again, yeah, 2.5, about 2,500. Now, obviously, this is good because you've got like, now we're missing something. It's the guaglo that runs out every day. It's not quite capable of. I have tweaked this a little, but I thought, well, it is only fair. We are trying to do a lot with it. So close. That's not as powerful, obviously, but it's still not bad. We had 1,007, so that's 2,003. Yeah, this does need tweaking, but obviously it's doing two processes, but then it's supposed to be like, if you imagine a standard of both, this is both doubled, so really it's not performing like that. So the bioplastic still had some wheat left in, not a lot, or it is actually processing that, which is fantastic. So I mean, yeah, between our businesses, we really have done terribly well. So then, what is in the sales this very morning? We will definitely see if we can like knock you down, and then we will indeed sell you because we are not doing forestry at all. Yeah, I don't mind us buying a lorry, but just it's got to be a lorry that's useful. Yeah, I mean, what I mean is this would be useful if you were doing logs. Oh, my lad, look at the thickness of the snow. It's tremendous. I think, do you know, I reckon we'll go through till, yeah, oh, no, I've got to do the wall every morning. I don't want to, like, rush it or anything, so it's going to be hard to, there we go. So we will live here, it's true, yeah, I've got the water shift and all of those type of things over the, yeah, coming year. So up to 205,859, and we have bought that monstrous field, so we will be working on that. Do we need to, I think it was cultivated. Not that you can see that. Oh, that's a, no, I can't, I'll have to show it next time. Yeah, I was going to like, show off my area scout, but that's what's gone wrong, and that's what's like meaning why you can't go in the, yeah, it's why we can't go into the miscellaneous section, because that's where it is, and that's what that red writing is telling me, that PF extension vehicles for its Midas area scout is not right. Index nil with power. Yeah. So, my bad. Let's switch that off. So, we've done very, very well. Again, culmination of a year's work with this. So, it's not just like as simple as like, yeah, I mean, we're not just like powering through. This is a full year. I've got to be honest, this farm so far, obviously, it's not been as much farming in the truest sense. It's been mainly the grass field, and then there's obviously harnessing the power of the wool. Really, it's been which means that we've got through the years fairly quickly. But now that's going to change a little bit. The dynamics are going to change, because now we're buying fields, which we've always wanted to do, but we've not had the cash. But also, we're going to like buy. We are going to put roots down and actually put some buildings down. I don't want this to be just, you know, like as in one sort of thing. We do want to put some more buildings down, so I will do that as well. Yeah. So how many are we up to now, animals? 40, 80, 120, 160, 200, 300, and I think we've filled it. Yeah, it's just actually... Go and visit it, because you need to like stand on it, don't you? Let's just go and see. 350 out of 386, so a little. Oh, I do love seeing those. You don't see them very often. Amazing, absolutely amazing. Yeah, so yeah, not long, and this will be completely filled. So one more set of berths, which is probably that set there. Oh no, this set here. Oh, that's only the 3 years. Wow, even they don't take long. So another thing I love about sheep is the fact that obviously their cycle is quite amazing. Like obviously cows are much slower, but if you for wool or even the milkers, that really not bad at all. Production 60. So this ones here are going to be the ones that fill it. The 60% ones in a few months, and then it's going to be totally filled. So I'd imagine that our wool is going to be going through the roof, really. To be honest, I think I need to tweak this a little bit. We're certainly getting plenty of wool in there, so that is amazing. So there's plenty for me to work behind the scenes fixing, definitely. But yeah, all that remains to be said is thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you're going to stick with me on this journey, on this fantastic map. And I'm going to say goodbye for now.